welcome to The Relevance of Now with William Linbell. My name is Michael Connell. I'll be your host today. And this podcast and all of William's podcasts are an opportunity to hear something and to try it out for yourself. There's always an opportunity in going beyond your comfort zone and just trying wisdom and clarity that William is sharing to see how it can assist you in your live stream. Hey, Will.
Hey, Michael. How are you, my good friend?
Doing wonderful, thanks. And today we're going to talk about thriving through unexpected obstacles or circumstances that present in your life. And these can range from a wide variety of things that present in our lives. It could be COVID. It could be your animal is sick. Yeah, I mean, even most recently, Will, in The Relevance of Now, we were presented on the news with there's a gas shortage on the East Coast. And can you share with us, when we're presented with these things that we may perceive as obstacles or challenges, how best we can thrive through them?
One thing I would like to present, you take a breath in through the nose into the lower tummy, hold, and then exhaling as slow as you can through the mouth to bring yourself back to you. So you step out of what I would call here patterning and rigidity. You see, there's always, let's just say a solution. It's not even something you think about. It's something that comes naturally. It's like a bird in the morning who sings and sings in great gratitude of what the day and the prosperity of sustenance the day is going to bring. They don't wait until the food's there. They're already singing and blessing and welcoming in the day of all the gifts they already know are going to come to them and for them throughout the day. So if we get back to your natural state here, isn't it interesting as we all just take another slow, deep breath in through the nose, down through your pelvic girdle, hold, and then exhale. So let's do it again, 12, 12, and 12. Inhale for 12 through the nose, hold for 12, then exhaling as slow as you can through the mouth to the count of 12 again. What I find so interesting within all of creation, we're right here, right now. We're out of the mind. We're out of the identification to time. Right here, right now. Isn't it absolutely amazing? Right here, right now, how everything is taken care of. Now, I give you my word, mark my word, right in big bold letters. Right now, everything is provided, and right now, everything is okay. Now, it may not be the way the ego thinks it should be, but that's the ego. That's not you. That's survival. That's not you. Because the ego is already taking you into next week, the week after, tomorrow, next month, next year, projecting what may not be right now. But just for clarity, 20 years from now, it's still going to be right now, where everything is provided for now. Opportunities present, and opportunities literally present when you're right here, right now, in the relevance of the now. Right here, right now, I promise you, mark my words, even optimum health and well-being, literally, is accessible, available, because right here, right now, your body's not being burnt up. It's not being worn down. It's not being taxed. Neither is your mind. Neither are the organs. Neither is the blood flow. Minerals, elements, the amygdala of the brain, everything right now, thymus, thyroid, everything right here, right now is perfectly fine. Many have had struggles with all these areas. That's because they weren't right here, right now. They were projecting it to the future, projecting it to the past, and being like in the middle of a game, you being the rope in the middle of a tug of war. You're being pulled here by the ego, you're being pulled back by the past. Let's just be right here, right now, to where that rope snaps. We're not being pulled on. We're not being tugged on. We are literally right here, right now, in the relevance of the now, where it's a knowing, but it's also a point blank, flat out reality. Absolutely everything is taken care of.
What I heard you say, and I was walking through my experience. I'm here with you at your home, and on Friday we were planning on driving home. And driving home is more than one tank of gas. So when I was presented with that, it was kind of presented with a thud. I felt a thud for a couple of reasons. One, we had plans to leave on Friday, and what does this mean? The other is Jennifer, my wife. What is she going to want to do? What do I want to do? And what I heard you say is when I'm aware of that, that's really the opportunity as one tool to use the breath work to really reconnect to my true self and the now. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but there's another part to it because you said something very important. You said breath work. Now, I want us all to sit with this for a minute. When we take a breath, a focused breath, not desperate, not panicked, in my own words, I would say letting the body breathe. But I do steer your consciousness to focus on taking a breath in through the nose, all the way down through your pelvic girdle, nice and slow. Hold for 12. Now, as slow as you can, exhaling through the mouth, like you're trying to blow out a candle to the count to 12 again. I'm counting to 12 because now we're bringing your mind into the equation to redirect the thought processes to more feeling and connecting with the count of 12. So we're giving the mind a job to do 12, 12, and 12. And what we're really doing, even beyond the breath, you're connecting with your body. You're stepping out of the mind. You're connecting with your body. Let me repeat that. You're stepping out of the ego. You're connecting with the mind, connecting with your body to where we're becoming integrated. We're pulling all of our energy back, all of your power back, all your soul fragmentations back, cleared and purified, to where now we don't have the tail wagging the dog per se. We have you right here, right now. And a tool for that is for you to focus on taking a breath. It could be the same as putting pebbles in your hand. Can you feel the palm of your hand? Can you feel the weight of the pebbles, or can you feel the tightness or just the cloth on your body from whatever costume you're wearing? If you're not wearing a costume, great. What jewelry are you wearing? Or how much can you literally feel the hair follicles on the head? Can you actually feel the energy that's constantly running through your palms, through your body? Can you feel the cells constantly multiplying within and throughout your body principle right now? This is taking you out of all the busy preoccupation for the exponential world stuff. It's taking you way, way out and beyond your survival mechanisms. It's bringing you right here, right now, literally into and through the eternal now. Because in reality, this is where you exist. So my point of bringing all this up is that no, it's not work. The work is when we're so focused on what to do, how to do, got to do this, got to be on top of that, got to take care of this, take care of that, blah, 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 blah. Got to look like this, be like that, act like this, speak like that. That's a heck of a lot of work. So we're bringing you back to liveliness, vibrancy. We're bringing your body into homeostasis. We're ready to get up, pick our bodies up, walk out of the room, out of the building, wherever, but yet we're still right here, right now, to where we're more clear. We see everything going on around, but we're not being pulled by everything going on around. And I find a lot of fun with this because you actually get more work done with less energy. Because right now you're clear, you're direct, you're right on topic, you're right on focus. Now you're even clearer with even having a focus or what to take care of when, or whatever presents for you, works for you, flows with you. I even say flows through your body. Toward now, we're not sitting here hitting our head against a wall, struggling, trying to figure things out. Right now, you're as clear as the clearest diamond on the planet, where now you're able to interact, you're able to flow through all of creation without any snags.
And a thought presented to me about the 12, 12, 12 breath. When I do a breath like that, I'll breathe in for 12, I'll hold for 12, I'll breathe out for 12. And I find that I like to hold for 12 at that point as well. And can you comment on that?
Absolutely. Now, we could breathe in for 20, 21. We could breathe in for 30 if you want, and hold for 30, exhale for 30, and then hold again for 30. Now, it's not so much about a numerological thing. It's about reconnecting with yourself, retraining the body to take that breath where there's no struggle. If we're going to hold after we exhale, it's kind of like hitting the pause button to observe all of our surroundings, not identify with it, but observe it, to where when we observe it, we're clear, we're sharp before we act or react. So if you hold after you exhale, it's a moment to assess everything going on around, not judging it, not prepping for impact or anything to that effect. We're holding, observing, this is where we bring the mind into it as well. The whole point of the mind is to observe everything going on around, not tightening up the body, not this, that, and the other. Observing to see, hey, all is truly well, all is truly safe. We're not driving off a cliff, off a mountain. We're not stepping off a cliff or a mountain. We're sizing up everything going on around you before we pick up the body and go further throughout our day. Or even beyond that, before we engage, as we're sizing up everything around, not so much for safety anymore, survival. More about being right here, right now, seeing everything around us. Then we pick up our body, now out of clarity, still not out of fight and flight. We may choose to turn on the computer. You may go back to whatever project you were working on, but I guarantee you, you're going into it now. It's now we've sized it up. What I mean by sizing it up is we're keeping it outside of you. Nothing around you is even really about you. So now you as a lit up instrument and conduit of the divine, you as creator incarnate can now come from a clear state and place out of what is calling to you next. Not to take you in, not to suck you in, not to overtake you, but really, truly, for what does literally call to you next.
And the power of our question at this point really drives our life.
Yeah.
Because if we're really connecting to our true self, are we going to continue to run with all the what ifs that are more dramatic and more chaotic? Or are we going to ask ourselves from this true state, okay, what do I have right now? Okay, what would give me joy right now to do? Or whatever words we're using at this point really are the keys to thriving during these times.
Yeah, because, if we can go back for a moment, just taking another breath, 12, 12, and 12. Let's all for a minute decompress, because it's another way, the breath is another way of breaking energy with everything around you going on. It's breaking energy with the world. It's breaking energy with things that are chaotic. It's breaking energy with even things that are awesome, because all of those can still be taxing. We come right back, right here, right now. Take a breath. And now we're able to see with clarity, not emotion. We're able to see with clarity, not ego thoughts. Now, we've been doing this podcast. It's like, there's that picture on the wall. I haven't seen that in a very long time, but I'm in this room every day. well, there's a mirror up on the wall, but I'm usually sitting over there. So, it's not real when I'm sitting over there because it's not in my eyesight. So therefore, now, wow, how blessed I am. And wow, what an amazing room this is. There's a piece of art for Sophia, Riley, our first two kitty cats. Wow, these amazing curtains and drapery. Wow. I'm in here every day, but I haven't really seen that in a very long time. So this is like part of the whole. After you exhale, you start to take in by expanding out to see what is. Like you mentioned that mobile that we got from Sean and Elizabeth. Oh, yeah, that is beautiful. It's stunning, isn't it? It's got glass balls in it and all this fun stuff. Now, I haven't seen that in a while. But now it's so cool, right? Because now we take another breath and you ask yourself, where have I been for so long? What's been going on for so long? Where's my consciousness been? What have I been preoccupied, focused on? Blah, blah, blah. From really seeing, and I'll even say taking in all the beauty all around you. To where now, as we do this, as we go here, is a job really that important? Is pleasing your boss that important? Is the conflict you have with your partner really that important? Is the kids and what we did, what we didn't do, the tools we gave, the tools we didn't give, is it really all that important right now? To right now, we could just take another breath. Even give yourself a pat on the back for doing the best you could with what you had. Releasing the parent guilt. Releasing the employee frustration or employer frustration. Because it's not the end of the world as we know it. It's not the end of the universe as we know it. It's just been kind of a hiccup. To where now we just take another breath. Okay, it is what it is. It was what it was. So now, right here, right now, how can I put more of my heart out there? How much more can I express from my heart? What can I do now? Not what I should have did eons ago to make things better, maybe improve it, maybe be more compassionate, understanding. Maybe I can even hear my partner because I don't have these ego walls up that tune them out. Or we just take a breath. All is truly well. Now, where can we go from here?
Wow, fantastic, William. Thank you for this expansion of myself through the body, beyond the ego mind, and really assisting in ways we can thrive through any and all of the unexpected that presents through our lives.
Well, exactly, because it's a flow. It's your natural state. Now it just comes to taking your power back, your energy back, your soul fragmentations back, welcoming it all back, cleared and purified to right here, right now. What do I find within myself to be worth giving energy or focus to?
Well, let's run forth with that. Play with it yourself, the different wisdom and ideas. Thank you for joining us. Please click subscribe and namaste.
Namaste.